Hello, it is I, Amanda Jones Archer, owner and founder of Wandering Footprint Tiny Home App Directory. I am writing you in a state of great reflection. I have always stood for inclusivity and have hoped to avoid having my business take a stance on the current political climate. In fact, I detest being forced to take a stance on something that should remain private and should be of no one's business. I am pro-choice, pro-unity, pro-transparency, pro-accountability, pro-truth, pro-autonomy, pro-sovereignty, pro-informed consent, and pro-love. It is important to me that the Wandering Footprint name represents sanctuary. It has taken me 6 months of deep internal work to be courageous in my stance against mandatory vaccination, against vaccine passports, against any coercion to be part of any experiment, and against any mandates that violate human rights. It is part of my relationship with my husband that we always allow the other to choose to be part of this relationship through transparency, honesty, and vulnerability. I am writing you to give you that same choice, to share that we at Wandering Footprint are declaring our alliance to freedom, free speech, bodily autonomy, choice, transparency, and connection to open spaces and the earth. We are against any form of coercion, bribery, and propaganda aimed to destroy basic human rights. We are against Bill C-10 and its potential to censor internet in Canada. We send this letter to all those currently involved in our app, Tiny Home App Directory, and those associated with the Wandering Footprint name. If you do not stand with our vision, please send me a message and I will remove you from our database. You are welcome to continue using the database and re-add yourself at your own discretion. We hope the Tiny Home App Directory can provide a space for those looking for sanctuary, a place to connect with their local aligned communities, and help those trying to get out of cities a place to be inspired. We have a vision of a network of farms expanding across the globe that are aligned with our core values, where all those wanderers can find community and sanctuary in the present chaos. Because of the perceived urgency of our movement to provide sanctuary, we have chosen to keep the app free. We have a vision of purchasing land in BC to create our personal sanctuary through a tiny home community and sustainable food production. We want to raise sheep and purchase a sawmill so we can help others create tiny homes. We want to build greenhouses so to provide adequate, healthy food should the food shortages whispered about come to fruition. If you would like to donate to our cause, donations can be made to paypal.me/wanderingfootprint. Part 2 coming up. We hope the Tiny Home App Directory can provide a space for those looking for sanctuary, a place to connect with their local aligned communities, and help those trying to get out of cities a place to be inspired. We have a vision of a network of farms expanding across the globe that are aligned with our core values, where all those wanderers can find community and sanctuary in the present chaos. Because of the perceived urgency of our movement to provide sanctuary, we have chosen to keep the app free. We have a vision of purchasing land in BC to create our personal sanctuary through a tiny home community and sustainable food production. We want to raise sheep and purchase a sawmill so we can help others create tiny homes. We want to build greenhouses so to provide adequate, healthy food should the food shortages whispered about come to fruition. If you would like to donate to our cause, donations can be made to paypal.me/wanderingfootprint. We are also looking for an app developer that would be willing to donate their expertise to converting our app to the vision we have, connecting maps to whose land, providing simple methods to add listings, having searches be global while being able to limit searches locally, etc. There are many limitations to the app currently because we are using a drag-and-drop platform due to the lack of coding expertise and financial support. Please reach out to any developers you know that might be interested. Finally, we are looking for a group of founding members to co-create the foundation for Wandering Footprint communities, giving an agreed-upon framework for farms that want to be included in our network. If this interests you, please let me know, and I will be sure to include you in our first and future Zoom calls. We're looking for those inspired by creating lives full of abundance, passion, play, joy, and love. We hope this letter finds you happy, inspired, and hopeful for the future. You can download the app via Google or Apple Play stores or via this link. You can access the app via its website, wanderingfootprint.org, although we have found there are issues with Google's notifications that it is an insecure site. We are attempting to fix this issue. If upon reading this email you feel aligned with us and our vision, please start sharing the app. We need as many owners, builders, vendors, farmers, communities, resources, healers, etc. to support our community over the next few years. At our core values, we believe in choice. We believe in sovereignty and autonomy. We hope you do too and choose to continue on this journey with us. Please respond to this email with your response, whether yes, you would like to continue being part of our community, or no, you would like to be removed from the database. This way I can assure that all those continuing on this journey have choice in the matter, and I know you understand our stance. I am deeply saddened knowing this will exclude those who do not feel aligned with our vision. When I was younger, I heard a quote, "If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything." I had to draw a line in the sand here on these issues, and I am sorry if that means our path together ends here. I send you on your journey with love and light for you and your family. For those of you who have already responded to my messages on Instagram and support this being the line we drew, I appreciate you more than you know. This has been the hardest thing I've ever done publicly. With so much love and light, Amanda Jones Archer. 2 roads diverge in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that has made all the difference.